Hey everyone, GReimer here. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of a very old game here. It's actually 21 years old. It's hard to believe, but I actually remember when this game came out. I was so pumped, so jazzed. Played it a lot. Love this game. It's absolutely a fantastic one. There are actually people out there who have not even played this game, and it just blows my mind that that's the case. But we're going to do it here on this channel. So if you do like this, please be sure to leave a like down below, and let me know if you've actually played this game. It's hard to believe, but there are actually people out there like drinking in bars that have weren't even alive when this game came out. It's a fantastic game. I'd highly recommend everyone give it a shot. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku tree. The children of the forest, the Kakiri, live here with me. I think I'm saying that right. I've always said Kakiri. Each Kakiri has his or her own guardian fairy, except for that guy right there. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. It's that guy right there. Spoiler, you play as him. He's got to be cold without a blanket. And standing out in the rain. I know the graphics are pretty trash, but remember, it's over 2 decades old. I mean, before this, people were playing on Super Nintendo, so... Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the Fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Dost, wow, Old English here, dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kakiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Get moving, Navi, Jesus. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends on thee. So seriously, like, put some pep in your wings and get going. Kind of yeet yourself on out of here and go find that boy. And keep in mind, like I said, before this, Super Nintendo, so if I remember, I'll try to put up a picture of, like, Super Mario World or something to show the graphics that everyone was playing on, and then this came out on the N64 when it was released. We're all excited. Ooh, 3D graphics, yeah! And now that's a standard now. It's like movie quality realism. So, hello, GReimer, wake up. That's right. He's not Link in this. He's GReimer. Did you guys know that? In every game file, he's gonna be named GReimer. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. GReimer, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yes. The answer to that is yes. And trust me, I am pretty dang lazy too, so. You finally woke up. I'm Navi, the fairy. Great. Okay, so Navi is one of the most annoying characters in any video game, just to let everyone know. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner for now on. Nice to meet you. Just woke me up from sleep. Get out of my house. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Let's get going. Right now. Right, meow. Are you saying meow? Alright, so I have nothing. I just have my green tunic and hat and this annoying-ass fairy, and that's it. The Kakiri Forest. Now, it has been a couple years since I've played through this, so it might be a little bit rusty. Soraya, she's like, I think it's Soraya, one of them. Oh. Okay, I'm pressing the wrong buttons, that's why. Okay, so if you want to know the story, she's just basically your friend here in the forest. I'm just going to skip talking to her entirely, because I'm going to try to speed run through this. And by speed run, I mean I'm not going to be going very fast to this at all. Why did I keep doing that? Oh, because... Oh, I'm so used to playing games where you got to use the other joystick to move around, and this one, that's how you do something like that. Oh, jeez. Great Deku Tree is summoning you. Please come with me. Okay, so basically, to talk to the Deku Tree, I'm going to need a shield and a sword. Having played this before, I'm going to have a little bit of insider information, but to afford the shield, I'm going to need some cash. So that's why I'm going through just kind of grabbing stuff and throwing it, is I'm looking for money. Like that. I think there's 5 back here. Yep, right there. So I'm going to need that sweet bling, those rupees, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like how the rendering, like when you get far away, like not even very far away, the people just kind of appear. Alright, so I'm also going to need a sword, and the sword is actually hidden back through here. Let's see if I can't grab it real quick. Gotta crawl my little butt through this hole here. There we go. And refocus things. And get that money. I think I need 20 or 25. I can't really remember off the top of my head how much I actually need. But right over here, my first treasure chest. I love this sound. The sound of opening a chest in Zelda. It's so great. Da-da. Alright, so I got the Kakiri sword. Basically, it's the first sword you get in the game. It's the hidden treasure of the Kakiri, but you can borrow it for a while. For a while, meaning the rest of the time I'm playing this game. Alright, so I gotta equip it. It's like that. And then I gotta get out of the menu here. Aha! I got a sword. Sorry, sign. Just trying to get run over like Indiana Jones or something there. So now I can chop things up like this thing. Aha! Thank you for the cash. Alright, I gotta get back out of here. So I got the sword. I need the shield now. And then we can go take on the Kakiri. You can see the mini-map in the bottom right there. That big blob on the right-hand side, that's actually for the tree I need to get to. But I got to get cash still. More the better. I gotta remember to stop pressing the other joystick that I got on the controller here, because it does that. And I don't mean to do that. So there is no way to really turn the camera aside from facing a direction and then, you know, turning the camera like that. It's a little wonky. Old game, people. Let's get some money. Yep. Alright, so I think I might have enough. Oh, this person tries to teach me about L targeting, or Z targeting, about looking up there. Yeah, I already know how to do that, thanks. There's a lot of tutorial things in the game. Hey, is this money back here? Now, is it 40 that I need? I'm gonna be upset if it's 40. Let's see. 40. Quit. Alright, I gotta actually go find 4 more rupees. I don't suppose I can get it if I jump back. Oh, I do! Look at that, I got it. Is there anything in here? Look at this, all this cash just laying around. This forest is rich. Dude, who needs to work for life when you can just jump across these blocks forever? Alright, give me that shield. I don't actually need any of that other stuff. I'll collect it as I go through. It's giving me a little tutorial on how to use the shield. Something else? No, I don't need to buy anything else, but I do need to equip that shield. Oh wait, wasn't it in... Right here, there it is. It has been quite a minute, or quite a while since I've played this game, so I'm kind of trying to remember things as I go. Alright, so now over here is the Deku tree that I have to get to. This guy stops you saying, yo, you need a sword and shield. He says, if you want to see the great Deku tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. Yeah, I just bought it. And what's that? Is that the Kakiri sword? Yeah, I kind of just yanked that right out of a chest back there. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, dude. You have no idea what I'm about to do. I, the great forgettable character, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Soraya and... Or, it's not how you say it, Soraya? I think that's it. And the great Deku tree. Blah, 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 grumbles to himself. Never see that guy again. Alright, so we are going to run into some monsters on the way there, but they're really easy to defeat because they're early game. Like that guy, for example. He's dead. And I got a stick. Found a stick in the woods. I am the legendary hero of time. Not everybody could find a stick in the woods, but me, I got it. Carry up to 10 of these things. There's another one. Alright, so that stick might actually come in handy, though. Got another one. That stick might actually come in handy, so I am going to go ahead and equip it. Just like that. And here's the Deku tree. Great Deku tree, I'm back! So it's basically a big tree with a face that's somehow alive and talks to you. It's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Oh, Nevi, thou hast returned. The Old English is really screwing with me. GReimer, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the lands. I don't actually know that. I don't think I've ever read that word, pervades. Okay, the land, and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. I take it he's sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. GReimer, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, sure. I don't want to have anything to do with that. Then enter break. Are you gonna eat me? Okay, so basically he tells Navi to guide me and use that button, which probably means nothing to me since if this was really me, I wouldn't be playing with a controller. But to talk to listen to her. Let's just go in there. There's more stuff in there I can get. So this is the first temple and the first dungeon. And this will probably be where I'll beat this first, and then that'll be the first episode. Inside the Deku tree. So Zelda games are always like puzzle adventure games. They're kind of fun. Aha. Oh, that's how I block. Okay, I didn't actually press the button right at first there. Aha. Aha. Alright, so I got some seeds. No, I got I got some nuts. So whenever I want to stun some enemies, I gotta whip up my nuts. Let's get those equipped. Okay, I'm gonna grab my nuts and let's go flash this guy. Aha! So that's what the Deku nuts do. And they're just it. Still getting used to the controller here, it's a little wonky. Alright, so let's start climbing up. No, stop talking to me. So the first level, there's all these tutorials. Basically, hey, there's vines in the wall. You could probably climb them. Exactly. So we're going to have to scale up here, because if you noticed on the floor down there, there was some cobwebs. And we want to jump from a great height and break through those. Now, that little diving board there is a ruse. It's just there to get you to fail. There's some Scatellas up there. I can't actually get those guys, because I have no ranged weapon right now. In every temple, you're going to end up finding that there is a item of some kind that'll help you get through the temple. I'm just hoping that I actually get through this without dying in the first temple, because boy, that'd be kind of humiliating. The game's been out for 2 decades, and I don't know how to survive. That's the map. Every dungeon will have one of them, and that's used to see where you are in the dungeon, or see the room you're in. At least the compass works toe and toe with that, so that you can actually see where you are and in what room. Telling me how to open a door. Thank you, annoying fairy. Here's a Deku, or I think that's what they call Deku. You just bounce the seed thing back at them, and then they're like, "Oh, ooh, forgive me, master. Give me a clue if you let me go." Basically, it's telling me that you can roll forward when you jump off of high cliffs. Sometimes. It's a pretty awesome trick. Thanks, weird plant monster thing. Ah, the sound that I've unlocked something. Alright, so let's just run, jump, and run, jump. Got it. So here, I believe, is the slingshot? I'm thinking, if my memory serves me well, slingshot? Slingshot. So here's your item that you have to get in this temple. Very easy temple. It's the first one in the game. They get more difficult as you go on. But basically, I have to collect Deku seeds, and I can shoot them at things then. So I need to go ahead and equip that. Actually, I'll do that right there. That works. Oops. Getting used to the controls. Yeah. Oops. I did a ninja vanish there, but I forgot to, like, disappear. Climb the ladder. Alright, so now those Scatullas that I saw over there, I should be able to go get. Those guys. Oh, let's see. Missed it. MLG Pro, missed it. Third time's a charm. Okay, so now that the path is clear, I can now climb up this thing. Getting to a greater height now. I still have not found the compass, though, so I need to get that still. I don't think I need to kill you. He just kind of sits there. Okay, so here we go. Puzzle time. First things first, I need to get rid of some enemies down here. Ow. Right to the shield up there. Ow. Just walked into him there. Okay, so this guy I need to deal with first. Aha! That's a Scatulla there. Now you hear that little noise, that crawling sound? There's actually gold Scatullas in the game you can collect. And if you collect enough of them, nice things kind of tend to happen. So yeah, you want to try to get them as much as you can. Let's light the stick on fire. And light this. That's how I actually open the door to get out of here then. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this twice. I'm going to do this once here, so I can get over and get that gold Scatulla over here. I think you destroyed a gold Scatulla. And then also get this chest, I guess, while I'm here. Maybe. Position yourself in the right spot. There we go. Actually, I needed that because I tried to hug that plant monster thing. Alright, and now I think this is the compass over here. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's the compass. So now you see on the mini-map down there, you can actually see my icon. You can see where I entered. It's the red part, or the red arrow. And I have to actually go right back out the way I came. Getting the gold Scatulla and the compass was the only thing really I needed to get in here. But I do need to get farther over. I think it's this one because it juts out a little bit. Need you to turn around, please. Thank you. Alright, so here is where we want to jump from. because you can see it's quite a drop. But I just need to whee. There we go. All right. Now there is another gold skull. You can hear him all creeping. Okay, got him. And he is right there. So thank you, slingshot here. Let's copy a couple times. Climb up here and grab that. I'm going to want to get as many of those as possible. I think the things you get for turning them in are things like a bigger wallet so you can hold more cash and various things like that. Oh, there's one right there too. Just kind of chilling on the wall. Oop. Controls, like I said, still getting used to them. Wonder if I can just... Nope. Oh, I'm throwing these things for no reason. Pretty sure I could get that. Got it. Wonder why those bars sounded like wood. I guess they would be wooden bars down here. Okay, so there's something here I have to light on fire. I'm pretty sure this does it. Yep. So that lights that torch. What do I got in here? Money? Money? Oh, no, it's a heart. Okay, so with that torch lit, there's cobwebs across the room over there, so I'm going to need a stick. Light it on fire. Stick to the shallows right here so I can jump across. And then just burn this away. Alright, what do we got in here? Another one of these guys. Oh, please forgive me, master. I'll never do that again, I swear. Yeah, right. Will teach me something cool. Okay, so this actually is important for the dungeon right here. You'll never beat my brothers ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Kinda. Alright, so we gotta get this door open. There's an eyeball. Eyeballs tend to be needing to be shot in this, so we're just gonna click. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, so here we have the annoying fairy again. Yes, I know if you hold on to it, you can dive a little bit. You can only dive for a little bit, though, not a whole lot. So this platform is going back and forth. I am going to want to try to do this quickly, otherwise I'm going to have to wait for it to come back. Hit the button. Oh, it's already back. I think I might have screwed that up. Maybe. Maybe. Jump. Take a knee here so I go stay down farther. Go underneath that, got it. Oh, put that away. Alright, made it past that. Kill that thing. See if there's any money. Yes, like money. Alright, so here's a block that you can push, and that's exactly what the fairy is telling me. I really hate the fairy. She's pretty annoying. I mean, it's good when you've never played the game before, and you know if you don't know what to do next. The fairy will kind of tend to tell you, but you know when you play the game forever, then obviously, or forever ago, you already know what you're doing. Or if you played it even once, you already know what you're doing. All right, let's get rid of some of these plant things. Alright, and then let's grab a stick. And then let's light these on fire. If you have OCD, this game actually is like perfect for you because you like pick up on exactly what you need to do every time. I believe there's a wall I can blow up back here or something. I think it's in the first temple somewhere. But I can't do it until I get bombs, and bombs I get later in the game. Probably should have just jump attacked that thing. Does double damage then. Alright, so these little guys dropping down from the ceiling are called like Goma, baby Gomas? Ow. Actually, what are they called? Goma larvae. If any of you have ever played Zelda games before, you know that Goma is an arachnid-like enemy in the game. And the fact that there's larvae here should be pretty telling as to what's coming up. So there is this here, which actually this is the area that I can burn. but or not burn, blow up. Right there, you can see the wall behind him, but I don't have bombs, so I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see anything. Just go over here and burn this thing down instead. Wouldn't mind an extra heart here, because I kind of got hit a couple times there trying to get used to these controls. There we go, thank you. The game usually gives you everything you need to do, or everything you need to beat the game easily. This is not one of those super challenging games. This is just kind of one of those relax, chill, throw this on in the background as you're getting ready in the morning for work, or whatever kind of videos this is going to be, so... Unless, of course, you've never actually played this game, in which case, please tune in, pay attention to what's going on here, because this game is phenomenal. This actually is considered, it's up there as one of my favorite games, if not the, or is not my, it might actually be my favorite game of all time. It's up there. I guess I'm kind of an old school player, so. Let's head down here and grab a stick. And then hop back across. And then swing said stick. And then down I go. Alright, so you remember that scrub guy saying 23 is number 1? Here's 3 of these guys. So take a gander as to what order I have to beat them in. 2. Turn around. This will be 3. And then turn around, and this will be 1. It is. How did you know our secret? Well, because that other guy told me. How irritating. It's so annoying. This makes no sense. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, which, by the way, coup de grace, for those of you who don't know, because it's kind of French, means the final blow, or the killing shot. So, in order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike her with your sword while she is stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. Oops, I just accidentally gave this dude who's very capable of killing you the secret to how to kill you. I'm sorry. All right, so you see on the map down the bottom right there, this is the boss room I'm going into right now with the little skull. So this would be Queen Goma I have to go beat. Creepy. Queen Goma is a large arachnid like thing. Arachnid for 1998. Let's just look up at her here. There she is. So I just gotta kill this thing, no problem. Actually, the controls are probably gonna be my biggest downside. Yep, the controls are gonna be my biggest downside. Oh my gosh, the controls. Okay, I think I can do this. Just staying locked on her is a little bit of a trick sometimes, because sometimes I just kind of look away in a weird way. Okay, so I got the slingshot ready here. I got to stun her in the eyeball, and then I can actually do damage directly to her if I can not miss her. As soon as the eye turns red, bink, get down here. There she goes. First boss defeated. Grand champion right there. Beat some weird bug thing with 1998 graphics. Did it. Gotta love how the disintegration effect happens. It's like the model just falls apart. So after you defeat a boss, you do get a heart container. Increases your maximum health. You can also find heart container fragments. That'll allow you to add up to increasing your maximum health after you find, I think it's 4 of them. So I now have 4 hearts. Yippee! And then you can just go ahead and leave the temple. So, that should cleanse the great Deku tree of whatever curse he had on him. Well done, GReimer. Thanks. I practiced. That was pretty cool back there, wasn't I? Yeah. You saw that gaping open mouth, which is a little weird. Okay. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. Yeah, no, I killed that thing. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Nah, I'm good, bro. Just kidding. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert casts this dreadful curse upon me. Dun dun dun. 1998. Flame graphics. This is actually the first game that this villain has appeared in also, so you see him in Super Smash Bros. Now these days and everything like that, but this was his very first game. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Super powerful relic, basically. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, this is the creation of the world, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. I'm going to butcher their names. I've never been able to pronounce them. Din, that one's easy. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Faror, the goddess of something. I missed what it said there. I was too busy trying to pronounce it. Probably courage. It's probably courage. Din, with her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. She made the sky. Faror, with her rich soul, produced all the life forms who would uphold the law. So, gave it life. She was the defib of the entire world. Oh man, they crashed right into each other. That had to hurt. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remain at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of these triangles has become the sacred realm. So basically, it's just this cool place that has these triangles in it that apparently are really powerful. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. It's Old English for near. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon. But do not grieve me. I'm kind of an asshole. No, I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. I'm just like sitting there like, are you still awake, GReimer? GReimer, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. It's Zelda. It's who the game's named after. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. Here's some bling, make you look like a BA. Ta-da, I found a thing! So apparently that man from the desert was after this. The spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree. Sweet, just throw that in my back pocket. The future depends on thee, GReimer. Thou art courageous. Navi, the fairy, press up on the thing to talk to her, help him with his stuff. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Okay, adios. And the tree dies. So there we go. Episode 1. Already have our first death. Way to go. Let's go to Hyrule Castle. Woo! Skip on out of here. Oh, I mean, goodbye, Great Deku Tree. Sad stuff and whatnot. Just throw out my deuces and run out of there. See you, tree. And then this guy, I said we'd never see him again, but unfortunately we have to talk to him again. Hey, GReimer, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do such a, or how could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Forgettable character number 1. I'll never forget you, whatever your name was. Alright, so we actually have to leave the forest and go to Hyrule Castle now. So let's get out of the forest and actually end the episode there when we get to the field. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a good time to end it because I'm going to be in a race against time to try to get across the field. So this is how you get out of the forest. You exit right here. I think this will be a good time to stop. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next episode when we get to Hyrule Castle and start getting our way towards Death Mountain. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.